And welcome back, everybody. All right. Well, it does work to some extent, it would appear. um, yeah, new layout, new presentation, all is new. Well, except for the other stuff. I did commission some new assets for the stream, primarily like background and stuff. I also have some new logo and everything that is not up yet because I'm a professional. No, I'm not. I'm not getting paid for this yet. Maybe one day. But for the time being, actually, I probably want to bring that up right now. I will upload the banner and stuff right away while we are getting into the other good stuff. Yeah, outside of that stuff, how do I want to do this? Viewable on TV. Okay, well that's fine, I suppose. Sure. All right. There are some interesting things that I want to talk about, but for the time being, I think just getting everything set up and running is a good idea. So we will be playing some Holocure. We will be playing with Kobo. We still have one more level to play, but tomorrow I kind of want to set all the other assets up. Like I just got around to doing this and getting the new chat integrated, which has worked all right. We'll see how this continues to work once some chat messages come in. But for the time being, oh yeah, that's one thing that I wanted to check. Hang on, where is it? Well, here it is. This is a test. It sent it. First words, great. And the other stuff... Ooh. Let's call it an interesting development. Right. So the way this works is via chroma key. I've actually chroma keyed the entire thing. Well, the chat, not the chat box. And it's apparently doing some interesting things. So let me check the filters on this, because that is not what it should be doing. Yeah, I have recognized that the chroma key sometimes does some interesting stuff. Like I can adjust this. That's fine. Oh, I think this is the issue. Nope, it is not the issue. But I kind of want to set this to 0. That is not what I wanted to do. Filters, chroma key. You are set to 0 now. That is quite dark. I actually would prefer this to be a little bit lighter. So yeah, maybe like this. But the coloring of this is weird. Okay, I will play around with that a little bit just to see what is going on. But yeah, that has... I have text on this which is not... I have text over here which is not causing an issue on my end. I see it in the display where it's perfectly fine. It's just in this, just on this end, where I have some trouble with this. So I don't know what's going on. What happens if I send another one? Okay. Right. I would call that a limited success. um, yeah, because I can make this worse, but not really better. I can make this lighter. I can adjust the gamma as well. Oh, the gamma is set down. Okay, so let's see what happens if we adjust all of this to 0. Yeah, that looks like this. But that is not. That is definitely not how it should look. This is kind of weird. Like, this is really weird. Oh, this doesn't even toggle on here. It would not even toggle now. Alright. Sorry, this will be... I will have to play around with this a little for a few minutes. Like, let's... Okay. Close this. Interact. Settings. I will adjust a few things here. Because I can invert chat direction. That's not really what I want. I could remove dark mode. We could try that and kind of... But that's not what I want, because I like dark mode, because that is kind of closer to what we're doing here, and it's now... The filter is off. I want to point that out. The filter right now is off. I just deactivated it. What is going on? Like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, the chroma filter is off. Why is that transparent? And it's working perfectly fine, by the way. That's the way it should be looking. What is going on? Oh, this is hilarious. Okay. Huh. Hang on. Is that in here as well? Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Has been copied to my clipboard. Alright, that is exactly what I wanted. And then we're going to close this, and we're going to go in here, and we're going to put that in here, which is very interesting. It's loading. Still loading. They did say that it's in active development. Like, that apparently is not quite working. Yeah, that appears to not be working. All right. Background color, overflow hidden. I don't really want this in here, probably. Okay, and I want the URL to go back. Sorry for playing around with this. Dang it, I can't remember what the URL was now. How did I get the URL? Oh, that's how I got it. What are you called? This one. I think it was in here, and we had the URL, the doc, streamer bot OBS doc, and I used that natively, as you should not. That is not how it's supposed to be used. I will point that out. But it did work, funnily enough. So that is what I was using. Well, it worked except for the for that stuff. But that might have been the custom CSS interfering with it. So, you know. Quick action, user, highlights, OBS. There we go. You have to do this, and then you use this one. This URL, and there it is. And that's looking as it did before, and now we're going to go into the filters. Yeah, I don't know why. Why is it doing that? Let's try the color key. Custom color, pick a screen color. Okay. No, that's just... Oh, that seems to be working. I think. Let me check the original one. It was darker than this, but yeah, I prefer it a little bit lighter. I mean, it's fine. If we're going to set it to 0, that's fine as well. At least this now seems to be working. Can't use the chroma key, have to use the color key. That is acceptable, I think. And we're going to leave it at that. All right. Good. Learning as we go. Okay. Yeah. So as you can see, this kind of stuff takes some time, and I should probably hang on. Let me check this. Okay, this is now coming from both. That is perfect. Good. And we're not losing anything. And it's top to bottom, which is how this normally goes. It's also fine. Looks quite interesting on your end. I'm not quite sure. Oh, I can filter the events. So I could filter this kind of stuff out. I don't think I will. I quite like that. In fact, I quite like the entire integration, the way it works now. That's not bad. All right. Yeah, I can live with that. And what if I... This was one of the important ones. What if I... Can I remove a message here? Can I just... I don't think I can. I can copy, I can reply, I can viewer card, ban, ignore, highlight, ignore user highlights, delete. I can delete a message. It's interesting that that is under more and it's only on Twitch. Can't I delete a message from YouTube? Apparently not. Interesting. Yeah, apparently not. Okay, so if I delete a message here, will that get deleted for you? Message deleted. I mean, it will delete the message. So that's okay. That will sync. That's acceptable for now, and I can then ban the user if necessary. So that's fine. Most of the banned stuff was on Twitch for now, anyway. All right. Yeah, I will integrate the remaining assets that I haven't integrated yet, and I will look into some of the additional stuff that I want to see, and we will see more after that. I'd love to be able to set up my stuff on Twitch as well. Is it under settings, under channel, under this one? Profile picture, yes. Banner. I'm gonna do my own. That's a background. Okay. Let's see whether that is what I'm looking for. Because I got a bunch of stuff from the artists that I commissioned, and I am kind of eager to. Well, that's a Twitch banner. Is that what I'm looking for? It's a profile banner. A video banner. Banner doesn't play. Oh, this is the offline. The offline banner, which would be, I guess, in here. Nope. 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 Oh, I see. That's why it looked that way. I guess I could upload this. Not quite sure that's what I want. Sure. What would that look like right now? Info, username, that stuff, biography, social media links, all the good stuff. Moderators. I kind of want to see my stuff now. What that would look like. Channel. It hasn't really changed, I don't think. Yeah, okay, I'm not sure what that would do, to be to be entirely honest. Well, I'm on my channel now, but there's no the way that how do I explain this? The way that YouTube and Twitch treat the entity of a channel in terms of how they are presented is very different. It's perfectly fine, but it is quite different. Weird. Okay. Well, for the time being, we're going to go back to the creator dashboard over here. Nope, to the stream manager over here. Which I don't think I will need for now, so that should be fine. This should be fine. No, I want to publish this. Thank you very much. Didn't realize that I hadn't done that yet. And now I'd like to view the changes in here. That looks quite nice. Okay, good. Right. Let's head to... That is not what I was looking for. YouTube Studio? Yes, okay, it's YouTube Studio. All right. Good. Good, good, good. Let's go with Kobo. And we had everything set up. It's a primarily like healing type of build. I don't think the double healing is really what we're looking for. But maybe it is. I think we might be better served with the beetle, to be entirely honest. Instead of double healing, or with the headphones. Because the hit negation is quite nice. So I'm not sure. But for the time being, we're gonna run her the way that we have built her right now. Kobo, Kanaeru, we're gonna use that one because we're almost done. And we are at stage 5. So let's go for it. Oh, it was that one. They did not die on one hit. That's not good. I think we need the increased damage immediately. Just to be able to wipe these guys immediately. Kusugaki can go away. Technically we don't need headphones, but we're gonna go with this one. Full meal. We're gonna wait on that. We're gonna go with praise. And we're gonna have to go for a healing item fairly quickly. Which we haven't gotten yet. Just bandage is just that. We're gonna eliminate double head. We're gonna take that. And we're gonna improve the umbrella umbrella, because we are definitely gonna need that, because right now we are really taking quite a bit of damage. We're gonna take another rain cloud. A body pillow, yes, perfect. We're definitely not leveling quite as fast as we did the last couple of games, I'm pretty sure. Either that or the difficulty... Ah, there we go. Difficulty has ramped up a lot. I'm not gonna pretend that that might not be the case. There we go. More HP? Sure, more HP. Alright, looking good so far. More healing. Basically every swing gives us 4 HP. At this point. Yes. Gotta love that. I did want to check the background music, to be entirely honest, so I kind of want to do that. Just give me a second. Because the overlay came with background music, and I want to make sure that this doesn't interfere with anything else. So I will mute myself for a moment while I open up the other this stream. And mute it. Test 1, 2. background is really quiet. Okay, I think that's better. Do I go with the full meal or not? I think I will. Yeah, I think I will. I'm gonna go with Umbrella unless we get the skills. These guys are tough. Yeah, I definitely want to go with Umbrella. And breastplate. I should have. There was an umbrella in there. I didn't see it in time. Another umbrella. Low target. I mean, wouldn't be off-brand. This one I don't understand. Like this is never good. Like ever. Should I improve that? I don't see a reason not to. They're all just items. I'm gonna go bandage for better max health. Oh no. Ooh, rain shaman. Third rain cloud. Got more healing to refresh that. Yeah, this is now like praise will be on basically all the time. There we go. This is what I want to see. And that's the other one that I want to see. And we are gonna go like both of these I think go to 5. Just bandage might not. We can do that one. Debuffing isn't the worst. In fact, if you like the debuffing stamps, if you level those up to level 3, they can actually be quite useful. Oh, hello there. Wrong button. So I've started playing Titan Quest 2 in my free time. And ooh, there's a new one. Yeah, Tantrum. Knights Order of Shirogane. That's Noel. Alright. Didn't know that I didn't have those. And we've got another anvil. These are all the ones that we're gonna get. yeah, immediate improvement for the attack with that one, because of the increased HP. Oh, the increased max HP, I should say. This one is now leveled out. So if just bandage or body pillow, we're gonna go with just bandage here. We are getting an astonishing amount of yeah, a lot of coins. I could have gone for crits, to be entirely honest, but we also need the skills. So that is not a big loss. Ooh. Reduce attack and defense versus blow and 30% weapon damage. 25. Which is attack and defense of targets by 20 and 5. So attack 20, defense 5. Or deal 30% weapon damage. I'm not sure which one. I think we're gonna leave it like this. Money, not interested. Haste, definitely interested. Haste is always interesting. Although I do have to admit that I think that the her main weapon caps out surprisingly fast. I'm pretty sure that I've seen other weapons that benefit more from haste than hers. I have done, like the last game, I invested quite heavily into haste, and I think halfway through it just didn't do anything anymore. Which is generally not how this goes. Sure. What's your question? Alright. So I'm playing in windowed mode, which doesn't really matter generally. I only play it because my actual screen ratio is very, very weird. The way I capture it is I'm using an element called game window. Hang on, can I quickly move us over to OBS? I don't think so. Sadly, I don't have something prepared for this. But in the current OBS, mine is in German, but it's basically a game recording. It's in the sources, and if you open that up, if you create a new one, let's say, let me just create one for fun. I will go capture window in foreground with hotkey. I set up the hotkey in the settings. For me, it's Control W. And I also set up a game audio in the same way. It will also capture the window in foreground with a key combination. And then yeah, boot up the screen, the game, put the focus on the game itself, and then Control W, and it will capture the screen. I don't know whether windowed mode or not actually matters. I haven't tried it because I've got a... Like my screen resolution is really weird. Hang on, let me pull up a new scene. Desktop. It won't be perfect, I can tell you that much. There you are. The overlay is weird. And of course it moved over there immediately. Perfect. Let's go back to studio mode. Let's go back to game. Or back. So okay, let me prepare that for a moment. Ooh, that messed with something. Alright, yeah, go ahead. I can't remember where I found that, but that's basically what I'm doing. Yeah, of course, there we are. Fan user. And delete message. You did not delete the message. Okay, so good test. This apparently does not work. That's a bit annoying. Probably should have... Can I unban user? Details. Unban? Yep. Delete message? Nope. Okay, this message cannot be deleted. That's fantastic. Alright, yeah, so the overlay that I'm using is not ideal. As you can probably tell. The overlay is kind of more to the point. Well, it's basically a capture of what I'm seeing. Because what Streambot is doing is currently still experimental. Okay, so and these guys. And I can't report them, so that's something that I will have to set up at some point. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to play around with that one in between things. Wanted to avoid that. Well. Alright. For now, let's continue. So the other one did not go up to the body. Sorry, not the body pillow. The other one did not go up to level 5. What's the other one? Bandage. Attack. She's not really a crit character, so we're gonna go with attack here. Ooh, that is very nice. On this level, you really want that. Although, as I've learned the hard way, this does not work on boss attacks. So this is only for regular attack. Apparently. Max HP on her, quite good. Probably one of the better ones. Would probably go for HP above. Well, definitely above speed. Definitely above pickup range. Pickup range. For the time being, speed is probably enough. Hang on, can I filter these? I do have filters here. There we are. User banned, user unbanned. And, well, I want to see those, but I don't want chat to see those. So what we're going to do Because I'm gonna go into... let's get out of studio mode. Let's go into the overlays, chat, interact, and we want to filter some stuff. I do not wish to see banned and unbanned stuff. I do not want to see... Well, timed out is fine. Technically banned is also fine. Chat cleared. Could go for that. Report actions, user banned. User timed out. Don't we have a message deleted? The chat cleared. I don't want to see that. VIP, slow mode. Stop only. Enabled or disabled. Slow mode is fine. It's fine. Like most of the stuff is fine to show to you guys. Oh, that's odd. Oh, are you in studio mode or are you in the normal mode? No. Not normal is better because there are some things which react poorly to not being on display right now. Okay. I'm gonna desk top. Okay. Oh, it's already in use. Yeah, it is already in use. Desktop, we want a new source. This is gonna be the... where are you? Monitor, that's an auto source. Actually, we're gonna call you something different. Nope. Which one did I use for that? The browser? Oh, yeah, that one, okay. So, let's see. This one, there we go. This is OBS. Okay, we want... it can't self-record. Okay. So there's an alternative. There's a window. What's it called? What are you called? A window recorder? That is not quite as nice because it doesn't do the multi. The that's a good one. Problem is mine is in German, so I'm not quite sure what it would be called. It is a capture, yes. Is it the capture though? Let me check. I've got a monitor capture or window capture. And the window capture is the one that you might want to try. I hope it's a native one. I have some mods installed, but I think the window capture should be amongst the normal ones. I could actually do the monitor capture. Hang on and show you. Capture. Yes. I do not care which one you're using. Yeah, automatic. This one. Ooh, that will be an interesting experience. Okay. Interesting. Let me bring this up online. Is there anything that you can see here that is weird? No. Well, I mean weird, yes, but not destructively so. Let's swap over anything. Nope, 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 nope. So let's swap this over. Oh no, we already were on the correct one? We already were on the correct one. Yeah, okay. It's doing some weird stuff now. Okay, let's go into the normal one. Okay, this is what you can actually see. Now I have an impression of what it is. As you can see, weird resolution. Let me adjust this a little bit. This is why I'm not streaming in unwindowed mode. All right. So now you can see everything that's important. So I can go in here. Let's remove this OBS because that did not work as intended. Yes. So I can go into this one. I have a monitor and I have a window recording, and it's this little window icon with an X in it. Hang on, let me drag this up a little bit larger so you can actually see what I'm doing. So window recording, I've called it game. Yeah, window recording, or window capture is probably called. And now it's asking me what I want to do. I can either select one immediately. Oh yeah, sorry, I can select one immediately, which basically would be Holocure, and that would immediately preview this. That's one way to get this, and then I can adjust it in size and stuff. Oh, hang on, can you actually see the overlay? Yes, you can see the overlay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I can then like go for this one, and it will show you immediately with the preview what it would look like. And this now is of course above everything else, so let me move that to the background, and then if I do this, you'll see Holocure, and you'll see that this is now previewing it correctly. Yeah. How do I play Holocure? Let me show you the other screen. So this is my other screen. Chat window next to it, and I play this in windowed mode. This is what it looks like for me. If we go into the game itself and have a look at the settings, can I access these from here? Hang on, let me pick this really quick, and then we can have a check on the settings. So graphic settings. No, I'm playing on Steam. Yeah, I didn't. This worked for me without problem. Can you do you have the same trouble with any other application? Like, have you tried anything else? Any other window? It's just showing OBS. Just showing OBS. Maybe OBS is installed in a weird way so that it can only see itself, but that would be odd. I mean, there is a good point, because I have other applications open and it didn't show all of them. Like when I went into the... when I went into this one, like the window recording... that's unlikely. I have... I have a lot of different hard drives. Because I can select between StreamerBot and Holocure, but I have a bunch of others. These are the ones outside of OBS that are currently visible on screen. If I minimize Holocure, will that still show? Nope. Oh, so it is a Holocure issue. Huh. I mean, yeah, you said you had it in focus and then press the button and then that should be working. It's only Holocure. I've never heard of that before. Holocure OBS. Game capture doesn't work anymore after updating to OBS 30. It's going to country code any game window. Yeah, well, that's any game. Window capture still works, as so does desktop, neither the optimal. But that's version 30. What version are we on right now? 31. So that has been, yeah, it's 2023. Okay, that's old. How to troubleshoot OBS game capture not working. And OBS itself, game capture troubleshooting. Yeah, Holocure is not on the list of the games with known issues. Some say running OBS as administrator, which I don't do. Use windowless, borderless, full screen, and window capture instead of game capture. I'm using game capture. I do use windowed borderless, but not full screen. Anything else is all pretty pedestrian. Do I have any weird thing in terms of hardware acceleration or anything like that? Just don't think it can even be selected in here. Any weird keybinds? I don't think so. I didn't change anything. Huh. Yeah, if it works on a separate game, then it must be a problem with Holocure, but I wouldn't know what it might be, because Holocure really isn't very complex even in terms of settings. Like there's nothing much that you can mock around with. Remove plus. I'm going to assume that you don't have any filters or anything on there, because I have been playing around with the filters on the chat, and it's not working brilliantly, to be entirely honest. It's only showing a black window. That's so weird. It's working now. Okay. Great. Well, there you go. Good job. I mean, I've had it sometimes where I had to press the window capture twice with the hotkey, but that's the only thing. I think that was an OBS issue, that it wasn't quite ready yet to see the game. But outside of that, I haven't really run into any trouble. So, great if it's working. It's a... Yeah. A frozen screen. Are you using something like hardware acceleration or anything in OBS? Like maybe it's an OBS setting, but even then it shouldn't be a problem. If you don't get it cleared up, I'll like DM me on. Can you DM me on Twitch? Is that an option? I haven't been on Twitch long, gotta admit. Well, if you catch me on another stream and you haven't figured it out, we might just set up a Discord call and then I can have a look at it. Alright, well, good luck, and I hope you figure it out. I hope you figure out what's going on. And yeah, if not, just let me know next time. You're welcome. Yeah, like that kind of technical stuff, but why would the other game be working and Holocure wouldn't? That's really... That is really odd. I want to say, I heard you drop, I didn't see you drop. There you are. He's not firing, that's good. Oh, because we're not on hard mode, okay. Yeah. Okay, we have upgraded everything right now, so... should be good on that. Thanks, thank you. Yeah, I'll take a haste for now. In terms of haste, 48%. Yeah, that should be well within the realm of where we still get bonuses from it, from increasing. Above 100% is probably where I will stop putting stuff in there. Really? No trigger? The marking stamp, not that great, gotta be honest. $9.43, so we will be getting another boss in a moment. Four, 3, 2, 1, boss. boss. Ooh. I hate the terrain on this map. Sure. He's quite resilient, I just want to say. No. I do have a little bit of a knockback, which I would benefit from. Would get the bonus, but not really worth it. Alright, we are halfway done. Okay, and it's not fast enough to reload the special twice, so I do want to keep it for the next boss. That was quite funny. Speed, yeah, 160 would be fine. Yeah, I should be using all the available stuff, which means standing still. Sure. Let's upgrade this. Like, the healing is only really useful if you actually, well, I mean, if you use it, because getting hurt actually does output damage. So, that is certainly something useful. Ooh, healing. 105 healing per item. Alright, we are at the 12-minute mark. There's another one. Let's freeze it. Upgrade this. I love how the sound is muted when you are in this mode. Okay, that is a lot less resilient. One more and then we should be good. Alright, that was the last speed upgrade that we are gonna take. Sure, crit up. I mean, I can reroll, I'm aware. I mean, Halloween Castle is 1 before this or 2 before this? No, that's level 3. Yeah. It's. I mean, I have played this for quite some time. Like, I'm doing the runs to get all the girls to like Gachikoi, which it's not difficult to do, but it is quite a hassle. But yeah, I haven't done like any of the Hollow House or the Tower or the gambling or any of that. I mean, I've done a little bit, but like in half an hour or something. But yeah, once the bonuses start to stack, it gets quite a bit easier. Oh. Okay. Well, maybe there's something weird then going on there. Well, at least now you got it to work. Yeah, it might be that you have to use the same capture method, but the Windows 11 doesn't tell the OBS automatically to use that method because it's Windows 11 and not Windows 10. And so OBS says, well, it's Windows 11, not Windows 10, so I'm not going to use the Windows 10 capture method. Might be, I don't know. Depends on how the detection works. You're not what I want to press, you're what I want to press. Oh yeah, now you got it working. Which means now you can stream it. Attack up, yeah, on her, yes. And some more coin, obviously. I wonder whether I should include the super items into the consideration when selecting items. Although, doesn't the meal have a super item? Can't remember. Thought it might have. No. Yeah, no worries. Good luck. And have fun streaming. Alright. Oh, got another 5 minutes. Isn't it? Yeah, it's up until 20. And then... Oh, no, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it now. I am very new. I haven't got a server set up yet. But I can do that real quick. Hang on. Add a new server. Show off gaming. For a community. I mean, it can be renamed at any point, I think. Where's my thingy? Here it is. This one. Community server. There we go. What's the best way to do this? To do the invite for... I guess I could do it like this, because I don't want it to go anywhere. So, here we go. Let's see whether this actually works. Of course, they named it in German. Save this, save that. Yeah, lobby and gaming, that's fine. Probably not gonna make these public for now. That's fine. Fine to leave it like this. For now. I probably should add the link to someplace public. Yeah, attack, definitely attack. Let's scroll. Oh no, that did that. Okay. Yeah, I probably not. It's I might be online for another hour or so, but probably not. But yeah, if you're done before then, feel free to drop by. Otherwise, have a good one and have a nice weekend. More coins, more coins. More haste. I need to check where the haste is at, actually, but I don't think we're above the 100% yet. Ugh. I did want to check one thing real quick before I forget. There we go. Attack. These were not in line. All right. That's a bit much before the boss comes in. Yeah, it's not the boss. Okay, this is a ramp up before the boss. I don't really need more speed. I mean, pushing it above 200 might be nice, but it's not really necessary. Okay, so it does work for boss projectiles. It always fires 3 and it does deflect some. Oh, whoa. Haste 73, yeah, I can still take a couple. Ooh, crit up. We're good on that. Upgrade this. Failed. Could have failed earlier. Why haven't you failed earlier? Like, the size is alright. But the stun and size combination is pretty good. And this one can't compete with the solo stamp. Not really. Not in this mode. More attack up? Sure. Could probably use the rerolls from time to time, especially when I find something like I just did. Good grief. I am not impressed. Alright, that's a pretty decent build. And where are the... Nope, not yet. Ow. Don't charge at me. Oh, whoa, whoa. Somebody's angry. Nice. I actually got that one. Alright. That's very nice. Okay, that is Kobo done. Oh god, Kyla. Oh no, Kyla. Oh god. Now we need to open the window. It's getting warm. As much as I like my PC, it is producing quite a bit of heat. Okay. Kyla Kowalskia. Right. Oh, I haven't done the... I just realized I haven't done the browser overlay yet. Huh. Yeah. Oh, also I haven't associated the correct browser with it at this point. Okay, let's have a look. The Holocure wiki. There we are. That's interesting that it does recognize, yeah, you don't have a browser that I want to use. Okay, Holocure wiki. We have Kyla Kowalskia. Kyla. The blacksmith hammer. Swings the hammer from increased damage, attack size, reduced time between. That's pretty normal. That's small knockback effect. Yep. Increased damage by 30%. There is a 30% chance to hit several minerals out of the target, which deal 40% of the weapon's damage each to whatever they hit, I assume. The rarest material spawns a rarest material deposit that deals 300% damage to all targets when hit. When fully mined, she gains happiness, granting 50% attack speed and haste for 10 seconds. Good lord, it's a melee as well. Okay, it's a melee character. Drop 1, filing 2, filing 3, felling anvils every 8 seconds onto a nearby target, dealing 500 to 345% damage. There is a 3% chance the falling anvil becomes upgrade anvil. Like, playing her with only her main weapon kind of hurts. Because the amount of upgrade anvils I'm gonna get is insane. Like, even on a 3% chance at 3 falling anvils every 8 seconds, that's gonna be a significant amount of anvils. Deals damage to all targets within 125 pixels every 2 seconds and reduces their speed by 20% each time. Oh, each time a target is hit by pressure. By no pressure. Within 4 seconds, the damage is increased by 25%. Up to 10 times. Okay. Material grind. Targets have a 2% chance to drop an ore deposit. Is that the same as this one? Minerals. Some ore deposit, okay. Ore deposit, which may be destroyed with hammer swing to drop ore. Gaining 10 of a type of ore will strengthen all weapons by 1, 2, or 3%. Permanently? Question mark? No, I think there's a cooldown. 1, 2, or 3%. Do not have the shockwaves from rarest material can also be used to damage ore deposit. Bonus stacks additively with the weapon damage bonus from study classes. Oh, that's continuously. Yeah, we are gonna play her with all the weapons enabled that we want. We are not gonna do a single weapon run. Doesn't make sense with her. All weapons, like strengthening all weapons, and falling animals on top of that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna increase the drop rate, but like that's a. Before we do this, we're gonna go into here. You're gonna go into others. We're not gonna go. Gonna refund the super bands, refund the collab bands, and we're gonna refund the weapon limit. Because screw that. Oh, I wanted to see what her G rank is. 23. Okay, do we have anyone that is below 20? Kiryu, Coco, and Watame, and Luna. How did that happen? Okay, so I need to get these up to 20. So we're gonna go to the character gacha, and we're gonna I mean, I'm gonna need 10 of these at least. Actually, I need more. So we have 2 Kiryu Kokos. We have 1. She already is the highest G rank. Like, highest G rank, second highest G rank, third highest G rank, fourth highest G rank. They dropped an order of G rank. She was at 11. She's now at 13, I think. Are you kidding me? How? Yeah, she's at 13. She has reached 20, 25, 28. It is Toa, Kanata. Okay, it is Toa. Okay, it is Toa as well. So Toa didn't get that many. Did Toa drop at all? But yeah, I need some more. I need some more. I need some more Watames. So another 2, so we're at 15. 17. Oh, we got a new outfit. I think I already had that. 17. 18. Of course, 22. Right, there we go. Oh dear. Alright. We should be at G rank 22 with all of them now. Yeah, 22, 30, 37, 38, 34, 31, 22. Just made it over the 20. Yeah, anybody else below 20? 19. Wasn't it 20? Hang on. Achievements. Let me swap over to the game screen so that you can see what I'm doing, actually. Fandoms. Where's Kobo? G rank up to XP max 20 times. Yeah, so that is... I did not play a lot with Flare. I actually played more. Like, she had the lowest G rank, but I must have cleared more stages with her because she's the only one, well, apart from Coco, that actually got to the level where she should be. Yeah, but it's just a difference of, I think, 1 level, so it's fine. Do I want to go for Kyla now, or am I gonna leave her for last? No, I've already done the adjustments, so let's finish this. Let's go to the armory. Let's select the weapons. She's a melee character. Do I want to focus on melee? Well, I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on the blacksmith gear, because that allows me to do them twice. Cost of enhancing reduced by 20%, don't care. Anvils appear more often. Don't really care, to be entirely honest. We do have collabs now again, so might be interesting. Let's check again what we might be interested in a general sense of everything. Also, all right. What is that telling me? Why is there a 1 in here? I don't know. All right. Holocure. Is there anything special? Because like the mechanics are interesting, but there's nothing. There's no critical synergies outside of this one, I don't think. That's a debuff. That's a permanent increase. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. So the only thing, well, the only things that I can go off of is we have a melee weapon, so I might go for melee build. We have nothing too interesting here, I don't think. Don't have a set duration or known maximum amount that can be placed on the stage. Okay. Despite the description, the effect actually triggers every 13 seconds. Ah, well, that's a bit sad. Is that affected by the doubling? I don't think so. Might be affected by the doubling of the credit card. The doubling on the highest level, the credit card actually doubles the spawn rate of anvils. But with this, I don't really need it with the blacksmith. Debuffing. Yeah, there's not a lot to get. Let's see. Huh. Okay, so no pressure might be a good starter. Because the arrangement have no limit on how many can be placed at once, nor do they expire. A player can use the special attack and avoid breaking the deposits until the damage and or buff are needed. Deals 300% damage to all targets when hit. Oh, I see. Huh, yeah, that's an interesting one. Okay, yeah. So we could do an idle costume build. So we could do GWS pill idle costume and go into that. That might be interesting. As soon as I can find the bloody thing. There it is. That's not bad. And this actually increases. Okay, so we're gonna go with those. We don't need levels. Like, if there's one thing we don't really need is levels. We're not gonna run with this. I like this one, but this isn't her build, really. But because none of her stuff increases HP, sorry, max HP, but she does do melee damage, so that is what we're gonna run with. I will have to disable some additional stuff. Hey, that's it. That's what we're gonna have to disable. We could go for Nightly Milk, so pickup range and stuff's not that interesting. We could go for the Promised Tiara. For crit and permanent haste damage, permanent haste. I could go for credit card. Don't feel like I need to go for credit card, but we could go for credit card and go all in on that. Might be overkill. And yeah, do I go for the healing item of Nurse's Horn? Or do I go for Promised Tiara? And we have just bandage. Okay, so we're gonna go for Promised Tiara. Hang on, let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That tracks. Okay, so we're gonna go with this one. Membership is an option. Membership is also an option. We're gonna try this first. Speed by 20%, damage of melee weapons by 5%. Or we could go for membership and just get a 30% attack increase and 10% less damage. Let's try with the ninja headband. If we don't like it, we can go for membership. Let's do a melee build, except no, we're not going to do a melee build. Okay, let's go for membership. Because we are gonna go for Idle Concert to get the increase in that. Alright, let's check the weapon distribution that we're gonna run. I think we're gonna go traditional on her. Yeah, probably the best. I think we are gonna go for the traditional build. Collab. We are gonna go for Idle Concert, which is Glow Stick and Idle Song. Which we have. Frozen Sea is a really good one, especially on non-hard maps. So, Yell Book and Mummy Water. Yell Book and Mummy Water. And Frozen Sea, Idle Concert. We could go for Eldritch Horror, which is Ian Curse Spider Cooking and gives healing, so that's an additional heal. So Ian Curse Spider Cooking we already have. CEO's Tears to finish all of that up. And we need one more. One more collab. Bone Bros is taken. Bloodlust. I'm not that big of a fan of Bloodlust. Black Plague is taken because we have Ian Curse already. We could go for. I mean, Mikomet would be traditional. Would be really traditional. Where's her standing on the bounce ball side? Because we might go for Ring of Fitness if she's far enough up, but I don't think so. She can't be a 3, she must be a 4. She's a 3, okay. Yeah, no. So let's go with Mikomet. And then we're gonna drop this. We're gonna take Tears, we're gonna drop Fan Beam, we're gonna drop Fan Beam. Can't drop this one. Okay, let's go through them. Glow Stick Idle Song. Glow Stick Idle Song. Heal Book Wummy Water. Heal Book Wummy Water. Ian Curse Spider Cooking. Ian Curse and Spider Cooking. And where's the last one? Ah, there we go. Elite Lava Bucket and Axe. So yes, 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 yes. Final one. Yes, 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 and eliminate. Yeah, okay, that's what we're gonna run with. And again, these 3 get eliminated, the rest is fine, and we have all the collabs available. Alright, so let's go for Kyla Kowalskia. Am I gonna run another game? Should I run another game? I'm not sure. Ah. Would appear we have discovered a slight issue. Why are you paused? Okay, that's an interesting new feature. Yeah, I want you to be at the bottom. Oh, is it because I scrolled up? Might be. Let's try what happens now. Testing, testing. I can type. Yeah, okay, it does scroll now. Great. Good, good. Quite interesting that this one... Oh, it shows that I'm the broadcast, and this one just shows my logo. Okay. Right. So... I don't remember that outfit. Is that new? That looks new. Yeah, we still have 3 to clear. Now we're gonna go with that one. Okay, yeah, that I can see why this could grief. We don't take headphones. I could take Nurse's Horn immediately. I could take Hammer. But I think we'll take Nurse's Horn, and I think we'll take the Ghost. Good grief. What is going on? Credit card? Glow stick. Glow stick is quite important. Credit card is funnier. We want more falling anvils. And no researcher's code. We're gonna go for credit card. That is quite interesting. More anvils. We'll take the lava bucket. The elite lava bucket. The buffed elite lava bucket. Ooh, 2 of them. Hold the costume. We're gonna take glow stick for now. Alright. We'll take the costume, and we are looking for... Idle Song. We are, in fact, looking for Idle Song. Upgrade. And we are looking for the... Tiara is really good. Okay, Tiara is really, really good. Not interested in upgrading it. Tiara is really, really good at this stage. Alright. Credit card. Alright, with that we should be good. I need... that guy. Like, really, really badly need that guy. And this one is done. I really need the blacksmith gear. As soon as possible. No, I need blacksmith gear. Spider cooking is not what I'm looking for. It's also not what I'm interested in. Yen Curse, it's better. Not really what I'm interested in, but I'll take it. There we go, blacksmith gear. Yes. That was dangerous. Sure. Not what I wanted to hit, but I'll take it. Idle song, there we go. Eliminate sausage. Go for spider cooking? I mean, we have... Which one did we want to combine with spider cooking? It was in curse. Yeah, so we can go for spider cooking. That's fine. Sure. Three-minute mark. Still nothing too interesting. Yeah, let's improve that. Hero grind. And then let's get this upgraded to almost where we need it. I should have done the anvil first, I forgot. Hey, so that's... Ooh. Careful, careful, careful there. Increased crits, increased skill attack, material grind. No. All right. Well. If that is how it's supposed to be, then this is how it's supposed to be. Sure. All right. I mean, this is fairly relaxed, to be honest. I was expecting more stamps to drop, though. That is kind of a disappointment. There was an anvil dropping over here. Alright, so what do we have? This one is leveled up. Okay, so let's get this guy awakened. And I want to upgrade... Actually, I want to enchant Glowstick. Crit damage. It's not really what I'm looking for, but sure. Idle song. Hello, Golden Yagu. You won't get out of here alive. Could have been better. Yeah, we can swap this out. And we can swap this out. And we're gonna strengthen this and strengthen this. Because that will be quite something. All right. This one will be leveled up with that. I don't know about GWS still. I don't know whether that's a 3 level or 5 level item. Good grief. Only one way to find out, I suppose. There should be more anvils, like a lot more anvils. Then, well, I mean, I have gotten quite a few. We're 5 minutes in, so that's not a lot. Oh, look what we have here. Sure. 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 Alright, let's enchant this. And let's enchant the Ian Curse. At level 30 as of now. Oh, they don't do anything. Alright, they're just lying around. Being useless. Useless, I tell you. Let's enchant this one. And we're gonna get the idle song, and we're gonna get the idle costume. With her luck, I would expect at some point to get a... Good grief. Closely, sure. Yeah, we should be able to easily get another one before the time's up. Let's max out the glow stick. We are at a 17% increase in damage for all weapons, just from one skill. Doesn't sound like a lot until you realize just how much damage you're dealing with all the different weapons. Idle song. Good grief. We're gonna max out Idle Song, we're gonna get that one, and we've got a super item, the Super Nurse's Horn. Horns. Lifesteal 8 for the 5. That's 30% to lifesteal 8, then a further 5% of max HP. If taking a hit while HP less than 15, there's a chance to heal 30%. Sure. Why not? Why the frick not? Upgrade you. And yeah, we should be getting a combination item out of those. These two we don't need to improve right now. We're gonna go for Ian Curse and Spider Cooking. We should be getting a golden anvil in the near future. There it is. Collab that. We're level 36. We have everything that we need to. Yeah, no, everything was enchanted. We are 24% at this point. Hydra? No, we're gonna reroll. Whammy Water. Don't think we need that for any of those, but we're gonna take it. The hammer is primarily a tool to get the buffs. And to trigger the special effect. Speaking of. Where? I did hear you. I did hear you drop. Spider cooking. There you are. We want to enchant the Wummy Water, and then we want to improve the Incurse. Right. Nope, no. Okay. Careful. If I'm gonna hit that one more time, we are gonna be in trouble. Yeah, Incurse and Spider Cooking. So, one each. Dang it! Let's drop another one. They can! Why not? Elite Lava Bucket. What was the Elite Lava Bucket for? Oh, that was for the thingy. For Mikomet. Are they actually... Yeah, they are the correct color, okay. He's here! Oh, praise the Omnisire. Did I accidentally upgrade that twice instead of upgrading one of those? Can't be right? Yeah, I don't mess around. Incurse and Wummy Water, and there should be an anvil down here, right? Which levels up this one and levels up this one. Good grief, did that drop an amount of stuff. We should be getting a golden anvil in the near future. Sure, let's go from Ciara. Ooh, BL Book of Psycho Axe. Psycho Axe because I know, well, I know for both of them. I think BL Book because it's the more interesting upgrade, technically. Oh, that's a really nice one. Oh, that's a really nice one. Doesn't really work with her, but it is a really nice one. You'll see what it is in a moment. It buffs her attack thing, but yeah, it doesn't really work with her. And I don't think that I will make it work with her. Sorry to say. I love it, but it's not great for her. It is just not great for her. It's Wummy Water and the book that we're gonna do now. I could go for the additional stuff, but I don't really need it. I heard something drop. I'm not quite sure what it was. I should know what it was. I know the sound. I'm not quite sure what it was. It is over here. Where? Good grief, how far? Oh, it is the PC. And another one. Sure. Field book. One we water 4, field book 5. We're gonna push one we water up. Good grief. Level 48. We are still not at the point where we can actually increase size. Like, I will have to get rid of the one stamp, the pink stamp. Psycho Axe, please. We are gonna chant Psycho Axe. Like, that stamp isn't really worth it in the long run, I don't think. %increase. 40% increase. Paste up, sure. You've got to be kidding me. And now we're going to get another item, which will just buff us into oblivion. Yeah, I don't think I need any more. Do I go for size increase? Here comes the membership. Do I go for the size increase? I don't like the mark. What those? Do I go for the size increase? Probably should go for the size increase, all things considered. But which is the other one? Because that one isn't great. With crits, we have mark, we have flower. Hmm. How's the crit rate? 32%. I just go for crits. I might just go for crits. Hmm. Reduce the time between all weapons. No, we're gonna keep that. Yeah. Because this does increase the time between all weapons. Crit damage and size. Size and some more crit damage. Sure. They're all maxed out. Some more haste. I will put this on stand there and wait. I will not want to stand here and wait. Yeah, I'm still going. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it with Kyla. I decided to do a run with her. For her, it doesn't really make sense to go with a single weapon run, which is what I did with Kobo. I think single weapon runs for most of them does make it more interesting, and you don't really need all of the weapons to beat the games that you need to gain. Sorry, that you need to beat. That was Ah, yeah. Do you play with controller or mouse and keyboard? Because I know I couldn't be playing this with controller for a very long time, but with mouse and keyboard it's alright. Let me see a lot. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not quite sure controller does help. I'm not quite sure keyboard would help either, to be entirely honest. No super items, unfortunately, but I did get this one. Kobo and nothing interesting. Nothing too interesting. Don't think I need the HP, but why not? Alright, so I won't be. This is my last game. I gotta be honest. I won't be playing for much longer either. But yeah, I'm approaching the time where like I'll do probably 5-6 other streams, and then I should be done with all the Gachikoi. Hopefully. Like, it took me some time to actually get to the point to know what I needed to do to make this efficiently, but at this stage, I think I'm pretty good with that. Then I can have a look at all the other achievements. Oh yeah, definitely speed. Two more anvils. I don't need any more anvils. I really don't. But sure. All right. And we are at the oop, 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 oop. Yeah. Yeah, Kyla is a bit slightly overpowered. I think with her build I probably will go for the hard games. Because full scale Kyla build is way too easy on the normal ones, so yeah, probably hard. Stage 1 and 2 will be easy enough. Still haven't gone through this one. This one is a real pain. Probably need a dedicated defense build for this one. I don't have I don't have a problem with mathematics, but the situation that you're in when trying that, ridiculous. Do I try that with Kyla? Maybe at one point I'll try it with Kyla. Although I was planning to do it like with a fully upgraded Noel or something. All right. Yeah, I think that's it for me for today. I will be streaming either tomorrow or on Sunday. I'm not quite sure when. Probably gonna do a general talking stream about YouTube and Twitch and the differences and the interesting things that I've come across. You're very welcome. Yeah, if you like to join tomorrow, if you like you're on Twitch. I don't know. On YouTube, I'd ask you to kind of leave a comment on what type of gameplay you enjoy. I don't know whether you can do that on Twitch. But yeah, let me know. Yeah, I'll probably do a talking stream because there's some stuff that I did want to talk about, and it will allow me to do some stuff in the background. But yeah, normally I do at least stream Holocure once a week, normally. I haven't been here in the last couple of weeks because of a variety of reasons. But yeah, normally I stream like 3 to 4 times a week. Monday and Friday definitely, and then Saturday or Sunday is normal. Sometimes on Wednesday as well. But I am trying to rework my streaming schedule right now. It's not easy having a full-time job on the side. Alright. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Let's jump over to the ending stream. And yeah, these assets will all change in the near future. As I have gotten some new stuff. So, yeah, this was Nomad Technician. I hope you enjoyed it. It's Vassalea? Is the underscore important? Yeah, I'll see. Well, I hope to see you in the next couple of days. If not, I'll see you next time. Until then.